Clarets TV speaking to Chippenham City manager Robbie Simpson after the 0-0 draw today with Chippenham. Robbie, what do you make of that performance today?
Well, firstly, it was a tough game. You know, Chippenham are a good outfit. Cookie's, well, I knew Cookie took me on my B licence as part of the PFA, so I knew they'd have a good structure to them and like to play good football and be efficient with their play as well. So we knew what we were getting and coming up against, and they're up there in the league for a reason. But we came into it with a bit of confidence, having gone down there and beaten them and played ever so well. And I thought we played really well again today. I really did. And I felt like we were deserving to go in at half-time in the lead. And I felt like we should have gone in at half-time with the lead, barring a linesman's decision. And then second half was a bit more even, but I felt like we still had a little bit of ascendancy in fits and starts, really, and we got in some good areas, and should have scored, really. But I'm really pleased with the players today after last week's disappointment and injuries, obviously. It was really important that we were hard to beat today, and especially, obviously, at the back. We looked solid. We never really looked in trouble. I thought we defended their threat, which their main threat was the counter-attack, and we defended that ever so well. And I think just overall a good performance. And I think if we'd have won 1-0, I don't think anybody would have had any complaints. I thought we were slightly the better team, especially in that first half. We were the better team.
Yeah, and a couple of moments in the first half, the disallowed goal for Charlie that I wrote down. I was just about to announce it, so and then he called it off, and then the possible one where Tom Blackwell was brought down through on goal.
Yeah, just being blunt, I thought the referee got both decisions wrong in the end. I thought that he was facing Charlie and closer than the linesman, better angle than the linesman, and didn't think it hit his arm. The linesman overturned it after a bit of a delay, after they were complaining, and to me that delay, for him not waving the flag as soon as the incident happened, says to me that he wasn't 100% sure whether it was a handball or not. And if he wasn't 100% sure, I mean, obviously now he's saying he was 100% sure, but if he wasn't 100% sure, which obviously he wasn't at the time, otherwise he'd have waved his flag straight away, then he can't really overturn it. And the referee's in a better position, better angle. It's a great finish from Charlie. I'm gutted for him. It was a really good bit of bright play by us as well. Quick free kick, great ball into Charlie, and he's finished it ever so well. And it was what we deserved, which is probably makes it even more annoying, that decision. And then Tom's again, he said the defender got the ball, but he didn't. So he's got both of them wrong. Look, refs have a tough job. I felt like he lost control a little bit of the game. Overall, he did okay, the ref, but he certainly got two big instances wrong.
Yeah, and a 6 unbeaten at home now, and teams are coming here sort of playing on the counter and sitting quite deep against us.
They are, yeah.
We're making this a difficult place to come for other teams.
We are. You know, we spoke about it. We spoke about teams not coming away from here with any easy points, and we're certainly being hard to beat at home. And we've got to continue it. We'd like to get a few more wins. I know it was 0-0, so apologies to the fans. They didn't get to see us. Well, they did see us scoring, but then it got chalked off. But I felt like it was a good game for a 0-0. It was entertaining, and I feel the fans were really good and supportive of the players from start to finish. They recognised the effort the lads were putting in. They were really trying hard. They were getting in good areas. They were trying to win the game, and just maybe that final bit of concentration, I would say, not quality, because it's tough to have real quality on that pitch, especially in the final third. That last bit of cutting edge, we slightly lacked. But yeah, thanks to the fans for showing such support and encouragement to the players, and we'll continue to be hard to beat first and foremost, and hope that we can just add that final bit of concentration to finish games off.
Yeah, and we've drawn quite a few games this season. Is there anything we can put your finger on how we can turn them into wins, or is it just they'll come eventually?
Score more than the opposition. Yeah, just like I say, it's sometimes with us we're really on top, and we don't struggle to create good opportunities, but just that last bit of concentration and detail we can improve on, and we will improve on, I'm sure. We've had a spell, obviously the Braintree game sticks out in my mind recently, where we were really clinical and ruthless, and we've got to find a way of getting back to that kind of ruthlessness. And and we'll pick up more victories than we are at the minute.
Yeah, and we were without our captain and top scorer. How are they after a week of being assessed?
They're okay. They're both in good spirits. They were both here today, supporting the lads, which was great. Dave's going to be a while. Simeon's improved quickly, but we need to be careful. We need to be careful with both of them, really, because we don't want to rush them back and then it's season over if they get a re-injury. So we're going to be careful with them, and that's why I'm really pleased today that the lads looked so good and performed so well and looked dangerous and looked solid, because it shows that we've got a really strong group.
Yeah, and we've got a difficult February coming up. We've got Dorking and Oxford and Hampton here, so it's going to be a tough month ahead.
Yeah, well, Dulwich away.
Yeah.
Dulwich away, first and foremost. We'll prep for them. I think they got beat today by Hungerford. So yeah, we'll prep for them, go there. It's going to be a tough game. It's going to be an interesting atmosphere. They get a lot of fans there, and it's usually quite vibrant, so it'll be interesting to see how some of our young lads who maybe haven't played in front of that many fans before cope with it, and I'm sure they'll cope with it really well and be excited and hopefully play with no fear.
Okay, well done, Robbie, and see you next week.
Yeah, thanks, Ben.